Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. Vincent van Gogh. Before I can make an image, I need a way to hold the camera. That might sound simple, but if I'm asking people to look closely at my work, I should do the same with the tools that make it. Hi, my name is Hayata Takeshita, and I'm a photographer exploring the deliberate and hands-on art of pinhole photography on film. My journey has taught me the value of the tools and processes that shape my images. Today, I want to go over a tool that I built myself, a camera stand for digitizing film negatives. This is a camera stand. It holds the camera steady above the subject, in this case film negatives, so they can be photographed and digitized. When I began digitizing my negatives, I could have bought a scanner or a prefab stand, but they felt disconnected from the kind of work I wanted to make. I needed something more personal. Today, so many tools are designed for speed, scale, and mass production. Whether it's hardware or software, the goal seems to be to make more with much less effort. AI is a good example of this. Powerful, fast, capable of creating images and text at scale with just a prompt. But the work I want to make is not optimized. It's slow, it's deliberate, it's imperfect, in the best way. So I wanted a tool that matched the pace. Something with presence. Something that reflected the way I work. This isn't just about function. It's about intention. About choosing to build something with care. About making even the tools feel like part of the art. And when you see my work, you're not just seeing an image. You're seeing the result of a process that values care, intention, and the human touch. Let me show you how it is built. Let's look at the main parts of the stand. The base, the vertical track, the slider, and the film holder with a light. Each part was chosen not just for utility, but for feel, for how it connects to the process. The base is just a kitchen cutting board. It has weight and solidity. I wrapped it in black matte contact paper to prevent color casts while scanning. But I also did it because it gives the surface a quiet, clean look. Like a fine tool, not a gadget. Underneath are these rubber feet, where the height is adjustable. They're the kind to keep your furniture level. I use them to make the base level. I started with 4, but found it hard to get everything perfectly level. So I added a 5th, forming a triangle with the back 2 feet. That made the whole system easier to balance, like a tripod. There is something satisfying about making something steady with your own hands. It's a small act, but it reflects the care I bring to every part of my process. The vertical track is made from aluminum extrusion, lightweight but rigid. The extrusion has grooves where the camera is mounted. The camera is actually mounted to the slider, and the slider allows it to run smoothly up and down, making it easy to adjust the height precisely. The slider has a tripod leveler and panning head for keeping the camera level. This keeps the camera precisely aligned with the base, which is important to getting sharp images across the frame. These are tools normally used on tripods, but here they're repurposed for the stand. I love a hack that works. An Arc Swiss bracket makes it easy to attach and detach the camera. If you're familiar with that system, you know how it feels. Clean, it clicks in, and very satisfying. The film holder and light finish the setup. The film holder holds the negative above the light, and the light helps see the images clearly. I designed and 3D printed them, and we'll cover them in a future video. That covers the main components of the stand. Here is how the camera stand works. I place a negative on the film holder, align it, and check that it's flat. Then I adjust the focus. When everything feels right, I click the shutter. The image appears, first as a negative, then I convert it to a positive on the computer. It's always a little magical. All this may seem like overkill, but every detail is intentional. I like designs that focus on precision and adjustability, because that's the way I work. I like designs that show care and intention. Each step matters. I want my tools to feel like extensions of the hand. It's art that carries the imprint of the maker. If that resonates with you, if you value work made with care, tools built with purpose, and art that tells a story, I hope you'll stick around. Subscribe, share your thoughts, or explore my work to see how these values come to life in my art.